Hey, everybody, what's up? Anthony Morrison here. Sorry, my audio was not unmuting, so my apologies. It was acting up on me. But I think I got it all fixed now, so we should be good. So sorry about that. I'm back home. I think I told you guys I was last week I was going to be flying back home to Mississippi. We have shots for little Emerald. So Miss Emerald will be getting I think it's her second round of shots. She turns 5 months tomorrow, so she'll be 5 months old tomorrow. Uh, Crazy how fast time flies. There's no doubt about that. Very crazy. So she will be. Let me get my webcam. She will be. She'll be turning 5 months, and so yeah, she's got to get her second round of shots, which terrifies me and my wife. So yeah, so that's what we're doing tomorrow, and so we flew home for that, and so I'm here in my office and working away, but my computer wouldn't unmute me, so I don't know what was happening. It's been a month or so since I've been here in my office, so uh, yeah, it is. Things just tend to just break, you know. It's like makes no sense. Computer, you use it every day, it doesn't break, but when you quit using it for a minute, all of a sudden it implodes, right? You just wonder what in the heck. But anyway, thank you all for being here. Hopefully you all have had a great week. I've had a good week and a bad week. It just kind of depends on the conversation, right? Who I'm talking to. It's been a long week. Let's put it that way. Very long week, but always excited to be able to pop on here on a Thursday night and chat with you guys and teach you things. And tonight I've got kind of a big picture, big picture discussion that we're going to go through that I think can possibly help craft even more engaging success connection. So before we get into all of that, obviously, if you're new here, thank you so much for being here. Welcome. We're glad to have you, and we'd love for you to join our Facebook group. There's a link right there on the screen to the Facebook group. It's go.vsc.com/group. And you can join that Facebook group completely free. There's 25,000 plus Success Connection students and members that are all hanging out there and helping each other and really just kind of going on this journey to building a successful online business together. So please, by all means, join the Facebook group. Let everybody know we're live on the Success Connection. Nick usually gives away $50 for me, so I guess we'll do that again tonight. So if you're on there and you're in the group, just let everybody know you're live, and Nick will go and comment on one of your posts, tag you, and get together with you and get $50 to you just for making a post in the Facebook group. We're always doing cool stuff, fun stuff, and things that that we think are going to help move the needle for you, right? And that's really the ultimate goal. This is not a continued training for any of our other stuff. So if you've got Partner with Anthony, Inbox Inner Circle, or any of those things, this is not a training that is attached directly to those. This is a standalone training that I do on Thursday nights, really designed to help you build sales funnels. You can build funnels, digital businesses, digital courses, all of these things. And I think, anyway, that the time that we spend here is extremely valuable, right? I think that the time, I think that the time that we spend on Thursday nights can be extremely beneficial to you being massively successful. And those of you that have been here for a long time, of course, thanks for continuing to support me, support the Success Connection, and other people in this community. We're always happy to have you here. Now, important things to note, okay? And I think this is kind of just an evolution, right? So I want to address it up front, right? If you've been a part of the Success Connection for the 7 or 8 years that I've been doing it, you've watched as I've changed, right? I've gone from pretty young kid, 30, probably 30 years old when I started this, to 39-year-old, pretty much grown man, right? I was just barely dating my wife when I first started the Success Connection, and now I'm married. Married for many years. So you've watched me take that evolution and that change. And of course, 9 years ago, 8 years ago, I didn't have a child, right? And now I have my first child, and each and every week, I feel like I love her more, love her differently. Like I see a person, like an actual little personality coming out, right? And it sucks up more and more of my time. And all of my friends are great mentors to me because they're all my age, but they all have kids that are 12 years old. They got started much earlier than I did. And every one of them say, the moments pass really fast. So seize them, be present, and I'm always big on taking other people's advice if they know more than me. And they all know more than me about this. And so I've been doing that. I spend more time with Emerald. I don't miss things. I don't miss bath time. I don't, I'm not going to miss taking her to get her shots tomorrow, even though really only one parent's needed. I've spent more time with her as progressively, over time. And so somebody made a comment in our Facebook group last week that said the Success Connection's changed. Anthony's not fulfilling his promises, not getting his stuff done so we can launch this next business, and it was a really negative comment, and I thought to myself, I need to address this because there's maybe some validity to it, right? It is taking me longer to get things done. I don't have as much free time anymore. I spend hours every week coming up with the path that we're going to take on the Success Connection, having to build assets for you guys on the Success Connection. I spend a lot of money. I almost employ probably $100,000 a year worth of people that only work on the Success Connection. That's all they do. It's their only job is to work on the assets we provide here, handling the replays, the renders, the recordings, the whole 9 yards, right? I spend about $100,000 a year on that just to be able to give to you something completely free, right? That will motivate you, that will inspire you, and that will help you, right? What I don't see, right, from most of you is you actually launching the businesses that I create, right? To date, there are a number of businesses that are already done, already ready, already sitting there. Some of them been there for 2 years, 3 years, right? And so when I see somebody complain that, hey, Anthony, you took a little longer on this business that I happened to start right before I had a child, right? It kind of irks me because I'm like, well, hey, is this like the secret business? Is this like the unicorn business that's going to work for you? You've tried all the others and they didn't work, right? Or are you the person that's launched all the others that I've done for you completely free? You've launched them all and they're all running and profitable. And in order for you to be more profitable, you need this thing that I haven't finished yet. Because if that's you, then I apologize for taking a little longer and for not being able to hit my own self-imposed deadlines on the free time that I spend helping you guys, right? But if you're leaving me comments like that and you haven't launched any of these other businesses, right? I mean, put yourself in my shoes. How would you see that? I work an awful lot and I have to divide my time where my time is most valuable to me and valuable to the people that I surround myself with. And if I'm just up here as a talking head working to make all these businesses and do all these things for you guys, and you aren't actually going to launch them, this is just kind of a, you know, a walkthrough exercise for you, where you just sit here and you watch what I do and you get what I do, but then you don't actually go put it into any type of use. Well, then what are we doing? And why am I spending my time here? What's the point, right? I don't get anything out of this. So what's the point? I need feedback from you, right? I know there's people in here that have launched some of these businesses, and have made money with them. Those very same people leave those types of comments and say, hey, what businesses have you launched? You know, why are you so upset about this one thing when you haven't done the other 9, right? Which I appreciate anytime somebody uses logic to respond to these things. And this is not me being angry or anything like that with anybody. It's just a kind of a reality check, right? In that I need to know, is it that we're launching digital businesses that are courses and membership areas, and you guys just don't know how to do that, even though I do it for you, and you don't want that? Do you want more of an affiliate style thing where it's just a funnel that dumps people onto an affiliate offer? Is that something that would make you actually just, you know, do it, right? Because it's a lot of work. For instance, I flew home, was it Monday of this week, and came in here to my studio to film the course content that I owe you for this particular business, and sat down to film it, fired it up, filmed 2 videos, and our TriCaster went out. TriCaster is a $12,000 machine that we use in our studio. We've had it for this one for probably good 5 years or so. It just bit the dust. It just turned off in the middle of filming. My Kanan, my video guy's like, dude, what the heck? Wouldn't come back on. We've called support with new tech, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, long story short, I had to order a new one. The new one, $18,000, right? Now, here's the reality. I will not film anything in my studio until probably October of this year, other than the videos that I am going to be filming for you and giving to you for free. So I'm spending $18,000 on this part that, yes, eventually I would have to have, no doubt, but I don't have to spend that $18,000 today. I would have had to have spent it, you know, in October, but I had to hurry up and order it so I could hurry up and get it in, so I could hurry up and get these videos done for this new business that I'm getting hammered for not having done, when all I'm trying to do is just do it the right way, right? And by the way, I also have to delay my flight to Florida because I can't film these in Florida because my dogs bark. You guys already know that. I told you that last week. And the new TriCaster won't be here till tomorrow, which is Friday. It's the fastest they could get it to me. So instead of getting emerald shots and leaving, I have to stay here on Saturday and film the entire course content for this new business for you for free, and delay my flight to Sunday, right? I'm just giving you like a perspective, right? I'm not complaining. I've been doing this for 7 or 8 years. Like, this is not new for me. This is not like, oh gosh, you know, like the Success Connection has taken up that kind of my time, brain space, money, all kinds of stuff for literally 8 years. So this is not, I want you to understand, I'm not complaining. This is not me saying, shame on you for all the stuff I have to do. No, I chose to do it, right? 100%. I'm just giving you perspective, right? Because perspective is everything. You know, if you are not utilizing what I'm building for you, please understand all of the trickle down that happens when I say, hey, I'm going to build this for you. It's not like it just happens overnight and it happens for free, and it's not without me I planned my wedding around the Success Connection. Like, legit planned parts of our wedding around my Thursday night webinars. So like, my life has is altered because I'm here on Thursday nights, and because of the amount of time and energy I put into this. So I say all that not to get accolades from you. I don't need those. I say all that not to, not to say, you owe me something. I chose to do this for free, right? I say that to say, have a little grace. You know what I'm saying? Like, have a little grace when, especially at this moment in my life, like, you would think that, I mean, you would just think that you would innately know this. The first 3 months of being a father for the first time in my life, like, have a little grace, right? I still am doing all the things I promised I would do. They just took me a little longer because my time is a little less, right? Open. I'm spending more time doing things with my daughter, helping my wife, who's been a rock star, by the way, of a mom. And you know, we're trying to find our way as new parents. And I've turned off a lot of stuff in my business to focus on that. This is one of the things I've kept on, but I've turned off a lot. You guys don't see my Facebook ads running. You don't see my YouTube videos going up anymore. Like, I made a decision to focus on my daughter, right? And that's that. And I also at the same time made the decision to continue to focus on my Success Connection, because you guys have, a lot of you have been here for many, many years and supported, supported my desire to be able to connect with our students on a weekly basis and to build things for you and to help you grow as entrepreneurs. And I appreciate that, right? And I've told you guys many, many times before that oftentimes I get more out of these sessions even than you do, even though it might be hard for you to believe. It's true. And especially when I can tell and when I can feel that the time and energy and effort that I put into this is respected and it is appreciated. And with some of the comments I saw last week, I felt not respected and not appreciated. And at one point last week, I just said, you know what, maybe I shouldn't do it anymore. Maybe I just won't show up next Thursday. How about that? Problem solved. Now I can't under-deliver and I can't over-promise, right? I mean, first time I've really thought about that in 8 years, right? So here's what I need from you, okay? I need to know how important this 1 hour a week really is to you. I need to know, what does it mean to you? What, to your core, right? What does me being here every week with an agenda, with a plan, with a funnel, with assembling my team to just build stuff for you, like, what does it mean to you? How important is it to you on a scale of 1 to 10, right? How much are you utilizing what I'm doing for you on a scale of 1 to 10? I would love if you would post that in our Facebook group. There's about, looks like 942 people on here, so almost 1,000. There's 943 people on here. We should get hundreds of comments in our Facebook group, hundreds, because all I'm asking you for is you to tell me, how important is it really to you to be here and for me to be here every Thursday night? If I said, hey, I'm here on Thursday night, but it is taking time away from me being with my daughter, can you honestly say that you are spending the hour with me, soaking up this information, appreciating it, and actually going to use it, right? Can you justify taking an hour of my time away from my family right now to do this? Because I hope you can. I truly hope you can. I hope that you can say, absolutely, Anthony, and here's all the reasons why, and here's all the things that are awesome, and here's all the things that I love about this, and here's all the reasons why it's helped me. That's what I want to hear, right? But I need for you to understand the sacrifice I make to be here. And I need for you to understand that I've been making that sacrifice for 7 or 8 years now. And so when I feel like you don't understand that, and when I feel like you don't, some of you, not all of you, don't appreciate that, I have to share with you the things that go on, because I don't want to feel like I don't want to be here doing this, right? I've enjoyed doing this for years, right? But I've enjoyed it because I've always seen the happiness that it brings to people. I've always seen the success that it brings for people. I've always seen the sense of community that it brings to people. I've always seen the amount of sheer hope that it brings to people, because they realize, wow, I finally found somebody who's going to show up for me. It doesn't matter what happens, and it doesn't matter how long it takes me to get it, and it doesn't matter how hard it is for me to connect these dots. He's going to show up every single Thursday and do his freaking best to help me make it happen. And I'm thrilled about that. And that's going to keep me motivated, and that's going to keep me inspired, and that's going to give me the confidence to be able to say, yes, I'm going all in on this whole building a digital business thing, right? I've always been able to see that, but I'm seeing less and less and less of it right now. And the less of that I see, the less I want to show up, right? Because nobody wants to show up and be underappreciated and disrespected, right? Nobody wants to do that. So I ask all of you to do this for me. Go to our Facebook group when we wrap things up tonight and tell me truly, what does it mean to you for me to be here and for us to have the Success Connection? How has it helped you? How will it continue to help you? How much do you value it, right? Because I need to see that so that I can realize, Anthony, when you take an hour away from your family and you go and you stand in your office, or you sit in your office in Florida and you teach, and when you take time away from your family during the week to prepare for this, there's good that's coming out of it on the other end, right? You're taking from here, but you're giving to here, and you're helping a lot of people when you do that. I need to feel like that's what's happening. I need to see that that's what's happening, right? For me to make that justification. So I need for all of you to do that for me. I need you to do that tonight, all right? Because, and I'll tell you, most of this came about because I saw the comments on Facebook in our group last week. I responded. Not really, probably in the nicest way, but whatever. And then I came home and I was ready to film these videos to launch this business, and my TriCaster broke. First time, it was the only one I've ever had, so it's the only time it's ever broken. And for the first time, I felt like, man, I'm gonna get my butt chewed out on Thursday night. And I didn't like how that felt, you know? I didn't like how that felt. I didn't like how it felt to feel like I owe you something and I'm under delivering, right? I don't like that, but that's how I feel. I feel like everybody's gonna be mad at me because this machine broke and I can't film my videos the way I want to film them. And that's just not something I don't want to feel that way. You know what I mean? I don't want to have that type of energy and situation. Most of the time, everybody's always so understanding, and they're always so accommodating and just nice and caring, and I love it, right? To the point where I want to do a big get together in Orlando this year. You notice I haven't talked a lot about this because I don't see the reciprocation of the time and energy that I put into this, right? When I ask you guys to post in the Facebook group, the only time I see post in the Facebook group is if I bribe you with money and say, post every single day in the Facebook group and we'll give away $1,000. And of course, you can make sure everybody's got their alarm set, put that post there. But why not post every day in the Facebook group? Because it helps you and because it helps us as a community, right? Why does there have to be a dangling carrot, right, that we're chasing in order for us to do the thing that's going to help us? The only reason I would give you $1,000 to post every day in the Facebook group is because I know if you go into the Facebook group, you're going to see other people's questions and other people's posts and other people's answers. And innately, it's going to help you. It's going to help you with some problem you either have now or down the road. And you're going to remember seeing it in there, right? So it's to benefit you. It doesn't do me any good to give. I don't sell anything in my Facebook group, so it doesn't do me any good, right? It's not like I'm spending $1,000 and making back 10. I'm just spending 1,000 and making nothing. So why are you not communicating and contributing in the Facebook group every single day as a community because you're excited about the thing that you're doing, right? This is not a one-time event that happens once a week where we all sit here and we get all excited about a business and then we drop off until Thursday of next week, right? That's not how it's meant to be. I didn't design it that way. We're supposed to connect in the Facebook group. We're supposed to communicate with each other. We're supposed to help each other. We're supposed to ask questions. We're supposed to get answers, right? And then we're supposed to all get together on Thursday and learn something from Anthony that we can now go and apply, and it's going to give us questions, and it's going to make us have to make more posts in the Facebook group about it. And it's supposed to create this motion, right, towards success. But if you just use Thursday nights as your 1 hour of entertainment a week, it ain't going to get you anywhere. I'm telling you right now. You're not going to have all this success you want to have. That's not how it works. You've got to be doing this every day. You know, prime example, Abby. You know, I always talk about Abby. Why do I always talk about Abby? Because every time I log on to Facebook, I see something Abby is posting. She's either responding to one of you guys or she's making a post herself. She's launching she makes money off almost all these businesses I've built for you for free, right? Like, prime example of exactly what you need to do in order to be successful. Prime example of the type of mentality and dedication that it really takes to actually be successful with this. So I ask you, number one, to go in the Facebook group and tell me what it means to you. Tell me how important it is to you. And tell me that you're going to commit yourself to it for the rest of the year. If I commit to it for the rest of the year, right, that you're going to be committed to being here without me sending you email reminders to be here, without me sending you a text message to be here. I'm turning them off. I'm not sending texts anymore. You want to be here? You know where it is. It's the same place every single Thursday night. At the end of all of my trainings, I say same place, same time next week, right? No more text reminders for this. Text reminders for the Success Connection cost me upwards of $12,000 every single month. I want you to just chew on that for a minute. $12,000 a month in text messages. I'm not doing it anymore. That's just to remind you to get on a webinar that's free and designed to help you. Think about that. I spend so much money just trying to motivate you to come and do the thing that's going to help you that costs you no money. I can't do that anymore. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not willing to do that anymore. So I'll send you emails. I'm not sending any more text messages about the Success Connection. That stuff's over with after tonight. You want to be here? You need to put it on your calendar. You need to set your own reminders. You need to be responsible for you and responsible for your success. The people that show up will be the people that want to be successful, the people that desire to get the help, and the people that put value on the time that they spend here with me, right? That's who will show up. And so I would suggest that you make that yourself, right? And you put your reminders and your links and all those things in, and you be responsible for you. You know, we did this WSM Live. I told you guys about it, right? Very few of you signed up for it. I think it was a little more advanced, right? Some of you did. I'm sending replays out, I believe tomorrow, to all of you that enrolled in it. But I had somebody email me and say, well, I couldn't get on, so I want a refund. I said, absolutely not. I said, here's where you open the email. Here are the 3 text messages I sent you. Went back in and looked, and sure enough, they gave me the wrong cell phone number. Okay, you got to be responsible for you. You see what I'm saying? So they were getting text to the wrong place. You've got it. The devil's in the details in business, guys. You want to be successful, you've got to be detailed. You've got to make sure that your details are correct. And then you've got to be responsible for showing up. That's all that anybody asks, is just show up. You know what I mean? Look, making money on the internet isn't getting any easier. It just isn't. It's just getting harder, right? That's all there is to it. We have more obstacles today. Now, in order to get traffic from Facebook, we got to fight with how in the world do we track it? Because iOS 14 and all these privacy updates, right? We want to get traffic from Google. We've got to compete with 1 billion people that did not used to be there when I got started, right? You want to build a funnel? Okay, great. But now we've got to figure out how do we convert that funnel. And that's going to get harder and harder because there's more and more people sensationalizing, like I call it sensationalizing. They're making up stuff, right? Fake testimonials and stuff that you got to compete with, but you got to do it the right way, right? Which makes your job even harder because you can't just make up stuff and lie. Getting to the point where you're successful online is more and more and more difficult. Doesn't mean it's not doable. Doesn't mean you can't succeed. Doesn't mean you shouldn't succeed. It just means you actually have to put forth effort. You've got to show up to this webinar every Thursday, ready to learn, but also having already implemented what I taught you the week before, so that when you show up, there's an opportunity for you to actually move forward at the end of this event instead of just sitting in the same spot because you haven't really done what I taught you last week, right? You've got to be held accountable for actually doing the work, especially if you're going to hold me accountable, right, for doing the free stuff for you. Then you got to be held accountable for doing your side of this equation. I cannot physically put money in your bank account. It's not going to happen. You have to do the work. And I've always told you this. I've always explained this to you. I've always told you that the only way to be successful in this industry is to put forward the effort, and that anybody that's teaching you to make $1 million by clicking 2 buttons is full of crap. And it is the truth. They are full of it. Period. Okay? End of discussion. So if what I'm telling you tonight bothers you and you think, you know what, I'm just sick of being lectured by Anthony, I'm not going to show up. Wonderful. That's great. But where are you going to go? And learn from somebody who actually gives a rip. If I didn't care, I'd just keep rocking, or I would just cut it off. I would have just made the decision to shut it down, right? But I care enough to get on here and spend 40 minutes trying to give you perspective, because sometimes perspective can change the way we operate, can change the way we think, can change the way we feel about a situation, right? I mean, I can tell you many, many times in life where I've been angry at somebody, right? And then I find out maybe they had X, Y, or Z happen to them in the last couple of days, or they're going through a divorce, or they're, whatever. And once I have that perspective, it changes my attitude. It changes the way that I even see the things that they're doing, right? And I realize, wow, you have to have perspective on everything. So I'm giving you perspective so you can see a little bit of frustration that I have. But why? Why do I have that? Why would I spend? This is, again, 45 minutes of my life that I'm spending doing nothing but trying to give you perspective and motivate you, right? Now, some of you is going to piss you off. You're going to say, you know what? I'm just tired of listening to Anthony lecture. He's 39 years old. I'm 60 years old. What the heck does he know about life? Screw him. Okay. But like I said, I challenge you to find somebody else that's going to show up for you every single Thursday night or once a week and give you funnels, build you pages, build you courses, build you all emails, everything, and hand it to you completely free. And then it's going to be angry with you when you don't use it, because most people don't care if you use it or not, right? Because somewhere down the line, they're making money off of it anyway. I don't make any money off of this, right? So it just costs me money. There's nothing profitable about this for me. So show me somebody that's going to do that for you. What you're going to find is people that are going to tell you that making money online is as simple as using this bot or this little software or this new hack they figured out, right? None of it is true. You want to make money on the internet? You want to be successful? Okay, this is what you do. You use one of these funnels that I have built you. Maybe this one. I know Abby uses this one to make sales, right? Or maybe it's this one. And you download all of these things here. And you go and you implement what I have actually taught you. and what I have given you. That's how you're going to make money on the internet. You are not going to make it with the latest, greatest bot. Not going to happen. I don't care what their sales page says. It's lies and it's fake. It's sad, but it's true. You have to commit yourself to doing the work, not just showing up. Showing up is only half of the equation, right? If I show up to the gym, but I don't pick up any of the weights, it doesn't constitute going to the gym. If I'm skinny and I'm out of shape and I look sickly and I go to the gym every day and I walk in and I look at everybody else doing their workouts, that's really good. And then I walk out. Well, guess what? 2 months later, I'm still going to look the same, feel the same, and still be just as unhealthy. The only way that I'm going to make a change in my appearance and health is if I walk into that gym and I participate in the activities that are taking place. That's it. There's no other way. There's no shortcut. You can't shortcut success. You can't shortcut your results. You have got to put in the time, the effort, the energy, and the work. I'm like your personal trainer in the gym. I'm just there to make sure that you do it right so that in 6 months, in 2 months, you actually have the results that you were looking to have. Instead of you going there blindly doing it on your own and getting no results or hurting yourself, right? That's my job. That's what I do as your mentor, as your coach, as your whatever you want to call me, as the person that teaches you, right? I am here to teach you how to do it the right way, to give you the greatest chance at success 2 months from now. And to make sure that you don't spend 2 months doing everything wrong. That's the whole point of me. But I cannot be your personal trainer if you just come to the door of the gym and hang out once a week. It doesn't work that way. So I need for all of you, every single one of you, to go in our Facebook group and tell me why I should keep doing the Success Connection. What does the Success Connection mean to you? How are you going to change your approach to it? What are you going to do differently? If I continue to spend 52 nights a year with you instead of with my family, what are you going to do to make it worth it, right? Worth it to you and worth it to me. I don't need you to pay for it, giving it to you for free. I just need to know that you're going to use it, right? And the second thing I want you to do is I want you to tell me if you want me to continue to build courses for you, or you want me to just do affiliate arbitrage. Affiliate arbitrage just means I build you funnels, okay, that are going to direct people to other affiliate offers where you don't have to have a members area and you don't have to have, a sales page. You don't have to collect payments, right? It's just arbitrage, sending traffic to other places, one after the other, right? Would you rather me do that, or would you rather me continue to build you assets that belong to you that you can sell? I would venture to say that the affiliate stuff is easier for you to implement long term. Being in the industry I'm in, where you're able to sell knowledge, is probably more profitable, right? A little more work, a little harder, but it's very, very, very profitable, right? So you get to choose. You tell me. You put it in the Facebook group. You say, man, I want to focus on the affiliate angle. Or anything, I want to focus on, continuing to build my own products, right, that I can sell. You tell me what you want. Because, look, if I'm going in a direction that you guys are not happy, if I'm continuing to try to give you the thing that I think is going to be most profitable for you, but it's a turnoff because it's too complicated, or you don't really want to do as much work, or you don't understand it as much, and you want me to go back to just affiliate stuff where we can arbitrage, well, I can do that too. You know what I mean? Like, that's doable. Ultimately, I want to do whatever is going to motivate you to take action, whatever is going to motivate you to actually put in the time and effort to do this, right? I spent 45 minutes ranting about how important it is for you guys to actually do the things that I teach you, how important it is for you to hold yourself accountable for truly focusing and implementing the knowledge that I give you, right? I need you to spend, I don't know, 60 seconds leaving me a comment in our Facebook group, right? Telling me what you're going to do. Here's the Facebook group link. It's go.vsc.com/group. You can get into the group completely free. Just hit the apply button if you're not in it. Answer the questions. So many of you just disregard the questions. You disregard the questions, you don't get approved. It's that simple. You have to try to keep spammers out. The only way I can know it's not a spammer is if you answer the questions. There's 3 questions. You can't answer 2 of them and get in. You have to answer all 3. It's really simple, right? Answer those questions, get in the group, and leave me a post. And answer all the things I've asked you to answer tonight, right? When we get together next Thursday night, assuming my new piece comes in the morning, I will have filmed this entire course for you. And I will give you all those videos to put into this membership area. I'll probably just send you an email over the weekend and give them to you, but then I'll walk you through how to add them next Thursday. That way, nobody can hammer me for waiting an entire week. If I can get them to you by Saturday afternoon, well, you know, that's better than waiting till next Thursday, right? That's my plan anyway, obviously, right? Is to get them on over to you. So I'm going to film those things in here, knock that out, have it ready for you, all right, for next Thursday, but hopefully send it to you earlier. And then next week, I'm going to ask you to vote. What type of business do you want to do? So I need some feedback in our Facebook group tonight about this. What type of funnel do you want? What's going to motivate you to actually be here every week without me sending $20,000 worth of text message reminders? That's what I need to know. And that's what all of you guys need to discuss inside of the Facebook group, right? My goal is to do whatever it takes to help you win, whatever it takes to help you be successful, whatever it takes to motivate you. That's why I'm asking for your feedback. I've never said that this should be like a totalitarian style training where I make the rules and you just have to listen. I want it to be fluid. I want it to be something that is what you actually want. And that's why I always ask for your feedback, right? Always ask for your feedback. Tonight, I'm just asking for your appreciation, for your respect of my time, energy, and how my life in the background changes dramatically over something that's completely free, right? And how I've been doing that for 8 years. You know, and happily doing it, not angry, don't think you owe me anything for it. I don't operate that way. I just want you to see that that's the sacrifice I make. That's the stuff I do each week. Are you willing to make the sacrifices to be here every single week? Are you willing to prioritize this because you believe that you can be successful, because you believe that this is the right path for you, because you believe that I'm going to be able to help you? Are you willing and able to implement what I teach? All of those things are important to me, okay? So I want all of you to give me that information, that feedback tonight. You can go to our group. It's go.vsc.com/group. This page right here is your Student Resource Center, okay? Inside of your Student Resource Center, there's a few things. First of all, you can join our Facebook group, which is right here, so I highly suggest that you do that. Second of all, you can follow me on YouTube. Many of you don't follow me on YouTube. You should. It's free. Third of all, if you don't have ClickFunnels, you need to get it. ClickFunnels is just the software we use to build these funnels. There's just simply no excuses. You want to build a business on the internet, you have to have the software. I can't give it to you for free because I don't own it, but I can get you a free trial to it, and that's this link right here. Once you get the ClickFunnels software, which is what builds your pages, you can download any of these funnels, all of these download links, right? All of these. The business that we're working on right now is the Selling System 2022. You can click these download buttons and get that information, okay? So you'll be able to get those specific folder or funnels, right? Which look just like this. So all the pages will be downloaded for you right here, all right? Completely free, cost you anything. And just make sure you get ClickFunnels first, okay? Because you do have to have ClickFunnels in order for it to work. Once you get ClickFunnels and you do that, you'll have all the funnels that you need. These links, all these download links, they quit working at midnight tonight. That is because people give away my funnels and I don't like it and I don't want it to happen anymore. And so we lock them down at midnight tonight. They open back up next Thursday. That just means that if you want any of these funnels and you want to implement anything between now and next Thursday, you need to click these download buttons tonight. That's relatively simple because it only takes a few seconds. All you have to do is go to this link right here, go.vsc.com/funnel, type in the password journey, okay? So go.vsc.com/funnel and type in the password journey, all right? And once you do that, it will take you right here to our student resource page where you can join our Facebook group, get ClickFunnels, and download any of the funnels that you so choose, right? You can download any of them or all of them tonight before midnight, okay? And after midnight, we close them down, all right? And then you'll have to wait till next Thursday. So this is action step number 1. If we're gonna apply what Anthony teaches, this would be the first thing we need to start with, right? Go to this page, URL's on the screen, go.vsc.com/funnel, okay? Put in the password, it's journey, Journey, okay, journey. It's going to land you on this page. Join our Facebook group, answer all 3 of the questions, post in our Facebook group all the stuff I've asked you to post tonight, and then make sure you get ClickFunnels. It's a free trial, so it costs you nothing, so you have really no excuse not to do it. And then make sure that you download any of the funnels that you would like to use between now and next week. Do it tonight before midnight. You do that, we'll be ready to rock and roll. I hope you all have a great weekend and a safe weekend. I hope you all have a wonderful and safe 4th of July. Don't blow too many things up. Be safe with your fireworks. And hopefully, I'm going to get a flood of messages inside of our Facebook group of people who are excited and want to implement and want to continue to learn and want to continue to grow, right, here on the Success Connection and be successful online entrepreneurs. That's my hope. So make me proud. Go to the Facebook group, leave the post, have a great weekend, have a safe weekend, enjoy your 4th of July. I'll see you all here next Thursday on the Success Connection with no text message reminders. So put it in your calendar, save the link. You've already got it. So save the link and make sure you show up here next week. I'll see you all then. Take care, everybody. Good night.